Letting the Chevrolet warm up here. Oh man, I just can't believe how cold it is. It feels a lot colder. It's like, feels like it's like 15 again, which is crazy because I was working in here with the door open like not even a couple days ago. So I guess it is what it is. What is this crap? I don't know if you can see it on camera, but the snow is coming down pretty good. Like, it might be snowblower weather again. Alright, so quick update here. Instead of doing fabrication things, I moved on to some critical maintenance items. And one of that being the rear end on this whole deal was pretty clapped. So, you know, remember how I said I used to take this quad underwater? Well, probably what bit me in the ass here. So, anyway, we're swapping out the bearings here. Surprisingly, the front seem okay. I'm probably going to go ahead and order some bearings for this deal. I'm still going to send it on those bearings in the front for now until the other ones come in. But, you know, we still have to make a shifter. But I really needed to check this off my list, though. This was extremely sketchy. It had so much play in it. The bearings... I don't even know if there was any bearings left, honestly. They were gone. But with that being said, I need to start putting this thing, I need to start reassembling this after I get it all cleaned up, and then we'll go from there. Maybe I'll record it, I don't know. Alright, so today is a completely New day again. Like in most of my videos, it ends up being a completely new day towards the end of the videos. But anyway, as you can see, I've had to strip this thing down again. Unfortunately, we've discovered some issues and we've been doing a little bit of troubleshooting. And the issue that we have discovered is with the stock. So this is the stock fuel pump assembly for the 2003 R1. It's very similar to the newer stuff as well, except for it doesn't have this return line here. But anyway, the issue that I'm having is within this housing right here, you can kind of see it. See how it's kind of darker here? Basically, inside this housing there is a cardboard, I'm not really sure if it's made out of cardboard, it's made out of some sort of material that after time it starts to break down and collapse. So, and that's what's happened in this one, in this unit. So I'm not able to build any fuel pressure at all. Let's see, how can I explain this? So the return line, even when we're cycling the key, it never builds up enough fuel pressure to come out the return line.
Alright, I'm gonna have to interrupt this video for 2 seconds because I forgot to record something that I did, and I think it's a very viable solution for someone that doesn't want to spend $456 on a new fuel pump. So, or on a new fuel pump housing, I should say. So, what I ended up doing was modifying the fuel pump housing in such a way that you can basically just loop around this. You do have to cut off the fuel filter portion of the housing, which kind of looks like this. And yeah, you can see all this nasty stuff that's in here. I'm really hoping that didn't end up in my injectors. I guess we're gonna find out. But it's a pretty large filter. The thing that sucks is I didn't even know that was there. So that would have been something to check. But apparently, well, I know for a fact you cannot change it without buying this whole housing here. And this whole housing is like 456 bucks. So it kind of sucks. Um, anyway, if you want to do without that, you can basically modify, if you're very careful, you can modify this housing in such a way where it doesn't use that. It's kind of ugly. There's probably a better way to do this. You might be able to do it with some hardline or something, and then some hose as well. But anyway, for testing purposes, I kind of just did this in a rush. But what you can do is you can take, because this piece will not fit a hose over it. Um, Basically, what I had to do is I took a deburring tool and just kind of rounded it off until it resembled like a fitting, kind of like this, and then you're able to slide the hose over it. You will have to drill. See, it kind of goes through the housing right here because this is where it would end up going into the filter essentially. So you kind of have to drill the housing out a little bit larger to fit the hose through. Um, but once you do that, you have a loop basically that goes around that hole or eliminates that problem. And then you can run an external uh, fuel filter that's easily serviceable. You don't have to take your fuel pump out to do it, or you don't have to end up replacing this whole um, assembly in the future. So I don't know. Apparently, they're saying that the newer style housings they made it so it doesn't do this or something. But it sounds like it's still not serviceable. I could be completely wrong on that, but I don't know. I might not ever put. Unfortunately, I wasted my money. But I might not ever put that housing in there just because I'd rather run an external fuel filter for serviceability reasons. Um, you know, who wants to take their fuel pump out every time every time you want to change a filter? It's just unnecessary in my opinion. But anyway, I thought I'd share that with you guys since I failed to record it. I guess we can get back to the video now.
All right, so the fuel modifications that we made definitely seem to be successful. I'm gonna make another video. It might be in this video, I don't know, but we're gonna go take this thing out and we're gonna go give her the beans essentially and see what it really can do. There's a couple little things here and there that we have to button up on it, like I might have to extend these wires for the key, and so that way I can get the hood back on it, or cowling, or whatever you want to call that thing. We got a lithium battery in here. Works really good. It's so small. Like, it's such a tiny little guy, which is perfect for, you know, we don't really have much room for a battery. So eventually I'm going to build a box for this battery and get some, I'll make it so we can bolt the box onto the frame or something, probably like in here. Just get like little tabs and bolt the battery box in there, and then we'll put foam around it. This is really temporary. It's just for testing purposes. It's not going anywhere with the zip ties, but it just looks kind of, I don't know, if we ever take this to like a drag strip or something, they might kind of frown on that a little bit, but really that's it. But we can definitely do some testing, which is really exciting. So, yeah. Next clip will probably be us out thrashing this thing, so